Welcome to our play, 'Twas One Crazy Night Before Christmas. "'Twas the night before Christmas. I said 'twas the night before Christmas. Thank you. Went all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care. Perfect, in hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there. Very well now. The children were all nestled, all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads, and Mama in her handkerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up a sash. But what to my wondering eyes should appear but 14 cousins on a rusty John Deere? Mom, the relatives are here.
Every year the family gets together to celebrate the winter holidays. Uncle Joe, you know, he comes from Idaho, and Ray straight in from outer way. Auntie June is always full of kisses, and Uncle Albert eats his weight and more.
When do we eat?
Cousin Cora's cute, her brother is a hoot. I only wish they learned to use the door.
They're coming in a window.
I'm sleeping on the floor this Christmas. Water really makes my body sore. I just can't compete with Cousin Corey's feet, and I lay here snoozing on the floor.
Oh, come here, you cute little thing. Give your Auntie Jen a big kiss.
Every year the family gets together for the lovely note and from my next of kin. Cousins I won't dread if they bring their own bed. This is our home, it ain't no holiday
So when do we eat? I haven't had a good meal in, 6 or 7 minutes.
I sure hope we got a cable here. I've got 17 football games to watch.
Ooh, you're so cute. I could just kiss you.
Hello? Motel 6? Are you sure you have any vacancies? What? They said leave the light on.
Sleeping on the floor this Christmas. Netflix and my acting off the floor. And yes, I'm back sleeping on the floor
Without a pillow.
Yes, I'm back sleeping on the floor.
Nor heel till New Year's.
Sleeping on the floor this Christmas.
Yes, well, that is too bad now, isn't it? Nonetheless, let's see. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. The family was all settled, all in position, for what had become a Yuletide tradition.
Give me that remote. I want to watch Charlie Brown. No, the Grinch is on Channel 3. I never miss the Grinch. Bob Hope. We have to watch Bob Hope.
Football, the game has already started.
What game? Who cares? Frosty, Rudolph, Christmas in Washington.
Wait, stop. It's supposed to be my turn to choose who we watch.
She's right. It's her turn.
Well, Julie, who do you want to watch?
The Grinch?
Charlie Brown? Bob Hope?
No. Those are all fine holiday favorites, but none of them compared to the movie Elf. Now let's see. Oh, yes. When what to my wondering eye should appear, but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew at the moment it must be St. Nick. Santa's here.
Hey, I think I heard something on the roof.
What was it?
It sounded like the prancing and pawing of each little hoof.
As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with the bound. With the bound. With the bound. 3 St. Nicholas came with the bound.
It was December 24th, and being low on the seniority scale, I was on duty again. My partner and I were called to a local house full of cousins. It was the mystery of the 3 Santas. It was the case of the century.
So what's going on here? You can't all be Santa. Now fess up, which one is the real Santa Claus?
Will the real Santa Claus stand up? Will the real Santa Claus come clean and just mess up? We call that a jelly, we call that a beer. We call that jelly, I call that beer. Will the real Santa Claus stand up?
No doubt there's a serious problem here, so I decided to get up bottom of it by asking a few pointed Yuletide questions of these so-called Santas. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to be amazed as you watch a pro at work. You claim to be the real Santa Claus, eh? Well, we'll just see about that. Santa number 1, where were you last December 24th?
That's a tough one. Let's see. 24th. Could I have a hint?
Imposter! This was getting curiouser and curiouser by the minute, and frankly, I was beginning to see red, and plenty of it. Now, Santa number 2, tell me if you can. When you check your Christmas list, how many times do you actually check it?
Would it be 4? I mean 5? 6?
Imposter! These guys are really starting to get on my nerves. Okay, I've about had it with you dudes. Now, Santa number 3, tell me if you can the names of the 8 reindeer. Do it right now.
Oh, yeah, sure. Why do I get the hardest one? Let's see. There's Happy, Dopey, Bashful, and Duck.
Welcome, Donner.
Whatever, now where was I? Let's pick up here. So up on the housetop, the choristers, they flew with a sleigh full of toys and a St. Nicholas, or 2. The children hoped for special gifts, whatever toys were hot, but all were totally satisfied with whatever loot they got.
Sleigh full of toys? Yeah, right. With all these Santa Claus imposters running around here, there's not a chance in the North Pole I'm getting anything on my Christmas list.
Dear Mr. Santa, please hear my plea. I want a special gift beneath my Christmas tree. If you have the power to make my wish come true, I think your coming through for me is somewhat overdue. I'm getting slippers this Christmas, like I did last year. I was hoping for an apple or a trampoline or a skateboard to appear. I want something special this Christmas, that much seems clear. But I know when I open that certain box, I'm getting slippers this year.
Mom and Dad, get a clue. A slipper's really not a shoe.
Dear Mr. Santa, give me a break. Surely this gift for me must be a mistake. I was a good kid, well, almost every day. I think you find a better gift stuck there inside your sleigh. A 1, a 2, a buckle my slippers.
I'm wishing on the lip or dip for anything but another slipper. From head to toe, I'm cold and wet. My feet are working up a sweat. Santa, for the love of Pete, I'm standing here in bunny feet.
home has adopted a holiday feel, awaiting the singular festival meal. Dinner is but one thing to cause such a clatter, for football has crowded a place on the platter. More rapid than eagles, the Cowboys they came, and they shouted and whistled, and cats called their name. Mama has become a fan by herself. We fear that her cooking would be put on the shelf. Where once she could cook in her own mother's image, now she's planning a play from the scrimmage. Pour gravy on dressing on relish and yams.
Shh, the Redskins are grinding it out with the Rams.
More rapid than Belichick, she's totally unreal. But who's gonna whip up the holiday meal? Are you ready for some turkey? Would you like to eat some pie? I gotta say I'm feeling perky. The food is really gonna fly. I'm mashing on some taters, I'm working on some yams. Got a full refrigerator 'cause that's the whim. Are you ready for some turkey? Then let the game the feast begins.
There's a touchdown in the kitchen. Oh, Saturday play. There's a touchdown in the kitchen. And I'm a great fan. And I'm on the circle. I'm pulling around. Don't run back to say the spread, but then they got them down.
What I do with the turkey, Mom?
Stuff it! Stuff it! The refrigerator's so full, I can't find a place for the cranberries. Push them back, way back. But Mom, I can't seem to get the lump-sized potatoes. Hit them again, harder, harder.
Oh dear, I can't get these bread rolls to rise.
Put some pressure on them for heaven's sake.
No, I've tried 3 times.
Go for it, you spineless wonder. Go for it.
No, we're never gonna make it.
Then punt.
Ready for some turkey? Eat 'em up and pass 'em on. Throw the feed a little turkey. And come and ride to the school. Turkey's only around the corner. Are you ready for some turkey? Let the red coat
It's late in the game, with no timeouts left. The clock is running down. This will definitely be the last play of the game. She's back. She's set. The courage of this woman is astounding. She plants. She bakes, slices, dices, and hurls. It's a perfect butterball.
Let's eat.
I'm so full, I feel like I could explode.
Me too, if I could loosen one top.
Mom, Uncle Joe's gonna loosen his hot button. He's gonna blow.
I'm so full I couldn't eat another bite.
And I can barely keep my eyes open.
Hello? Anyone for dessert? Oh. I guess I'll just leave the last piece for any special guest who might show up.
The family was all nestled, all snug and elated, football behind them, appetite sated. They slumbered as sugar plums danced in their heads, but one small believer could not go to bed.
I know he's coming. I just know he's coming.
It's late, I know. It's starting to snow. I really ought to go to bed. But tonight, I know I'm right. So I'm waiting up for Santa Claus instead. Silver bells and lights, evergreens and mistletoe, snowmen dancing in the snow so white, wishing wells and hopes, children dreaming everywhere, reindeer flying through the air tonight.
There's so much to believe in. One special night of the year, and I always knew that dreams could come true. And I know Saint Nick will be here.
He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and his beard on his chin was white as snow.
Shooting stars and charms, candy canes and bright red bows, caroling as we go along. Tiny elves that play, making toys and having fun, sharing love in one Christmas song.
There's so much to one special night of the year, and I always knew that dreams could come true. And I know Saint Nick will be here.
He spoke not a word, but went straight to work and filled all these stockings, then turned with a jerk, laying his finger aside of his nose.
Hey, you really are?
But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
There's so much to believe in.
This Christmas season is fun and festive, but can also be quite hectic. Let's not forget the real meaning of Christmas, the celebration of the birth of Jesus Christ. For unto us a child is born, for unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We hope you enjoyed our play, and we hope you have a very